So it's October 30th, 1938, and broadcast over the radio is the fictional novel The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. But a mastermind by the name of Orson Welles is leading the radio drama on October the 30th, 1938. The Mercury Theater supposedly terrorizes the nation. Not really true. But in a way it was a test of the power of media. And so we're going to go to this little news conference, as you can see the photo here. We're going to go to the news conference where Orson Welles is responding to reporters. Of course, the news conference was set up. So let's join the news conference in 1938. The one in the middle is the mastermind of the Mercury Theater. That is Orson Welles.
Of our shows were more intensely dramatic.
Psychological reasons.
I simply don't know. I can't imagine. I mean, you must realize that when I left the broadcast last night, I went into dress rehearsal for a play that's opening in 2 days, and I've had almost no sleep, and I know less about this than you do. I haven't read the papers.
What was the first something you had that something was wrong?
After the...
You were aware of terror at the time you were giving this role? Were you aware that terror was going on throughout the nation?
Oh, no, of course not. We did Dracula, and it seemed to me during Dracula I had high hopes that people would react as they do in a movie of that kind, and I don't know that they did, particularly, and so I'd given up. One doesn't believe in the radio audience much. You don't know that whether they're listening or not. You have no idea how many people are listening or what they're thinking. I had every hope that the people would be excited as they would be at a melodrama. Yeah. Sure. Tone down the... do it again. But you don't play down the melodramatic effect of the melodrama.
Have you altered your plans for future programs in any way as a result of this incident?
Naturally, we will have to sit down and think very carefully about future broadcasts.
Have you made any specific changes in any programs that were scheduled, such as next week's, for instance?
No. Mr. Wells, 3 short stories.
Okay, let's go to another drama. It involves this man, Herman Goering. Let's listen in to the Nuremberg trials. Now, keep in mind that all of it is fake. But we're going to take a look at Mr. Goering.
Dr. Schauder.
Zur Erteilung von Weisungen und dergleichen hatte Funk.
Now the camera is far away, so he's speaking in German, and there's going to be a reply in German. So the man that's way over there in the box doesn't really have to be fluent German because it could be dubbed in later. As long as he can move his mouth and look like he's speaking German.
Wie weit aufgrund nun dieser Generalanweisungen im besetzten Gebiet auf seinem Teilgebiet aus diesen Generalanweisungen ressortmäßige Anweisungen und an wen gegeben hat, kann ich nicht speziell umreißen. Sie fußten jedoch immer auf meiner persönlichen Verantwortung.
Die Richtlinien der gesamten Politik, auch der Außenpolitik, bestimmte.
Das ist ja selbstverständlich. Vor allem die Außenpolitik war das ureigenste Gebiet des Führers. Ich möchte sagen, die Außenpolitik einerseits und die Führung der Wehrmacht andererseits nahmen das größte Interesse und die Hauptarbeit des Führers in Anspruch.
Darf ich daraus schließen, dass er sich auch um Einzelheiten in der Außenpolitik annahm?
Er hat sich hier außerordentlich in die Einzelheiten.
Okay, now in hoax history and theater drama war history, Goering is going to take a suicide capsule, and so he will get off the stage. And guess who has been used to getting off the stage? Hey, guess who? That's right. Orson Welles. So what are you saying? You see this photo right here? That's Herman Goering. When he didn't have so much weight on him. And I used to wonder why in the world would the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe, why would they allow such a fat man to be in charge of everything? Well, there's an answer to that, and I'm going to show it to you here. So just hold on while I flip on the lights. So I want to show you. You see this one right here? That's Herman Goering. And see this one right here? That's Orson Welles. Herman Goering on your left, Orson Welles on your right. 72% match. Yes, Orson Welles was quite accustomed to going on stage and performing, and quite accustomed to disappearing and appearing in another role. Yes, you guessed it. It was all show. That's right. All of it. All of it. The head of the Luftwaffe was Orson Welles. Because it was pretend. It was nonsense. There was no battle of Great Britain, no battle in the air. There was no bombing of Great Britain in London. The only bombs that were dropped were bombs dropped in people's heads. Oh, I know, they had interesting ways of getting people to go underground and disappear. Then set off some explosives. And if people didn't go underground, what they did was they would set off some bombs around their house. They didn't destroy their home. They didn't destroy or kill the people, but they would frighten the daylights out of them. Goering didn't send bombers to England because Goering was Orson Welles. Orson Welles played a role, and he played it well, and he fooled the world. Don't be fooled. It's called the theater of war because there's actors playing the lead generals. Oh, I know, the foot soldiers get around, they do. And they shuffle them around like they shuffle cards in a deck. And it is, as Dave J. has said so well, controlled demolition, strategic relocation, shuffling the deck, and dealing out the cards. I add a third one to Dave's list, intensive propaganda. And you're looking at propaganda, film propaganda. All the film propaganda was just actors. War has been a hoax. And it has made billions of dollars for select individuals and select corporations. And it has bankrupted the nations and placed the debt on the heads of every corpse with an oration that would be your name in capital letters and my name in capital letters because of jokers like Orson Welles, who joked in 1938 with his War of the Worlds, but the bigger joke was yet to come. He would play Herman Goering in World War II. So the gig is up. I just dropped the bomb, and I dropped it on anybody who will listen. I'd like to thank you for watching. This is the end of the video.